Hello, epic viewers from around the multiverse. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, captivating, stellar, enthralling, engrossing, stupendous video is about to be brought to fruition. What does this video entail, you may ask? Allow me to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now. To elucidate what this video will entail, I wanted to briefly notify you that I will be reviewing sold listings of Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lots that were recently sold via eBay. Why will I be scrutinizing these sold listings of Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lots? Why will I be meticulously analyzing them? I want to determine and assess whether these deals had merit or whether they didn't warrant the prices that they commanded. So here we go, the search is about to commence. I'm on eBay. You can unequivocally tell that I'm on eBay. You don't need to be a rocket science to figure that out. You should have already discerned that by now. So let's just type in Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lots, and then once I type this in and commence a search, then we'll refine the search by sold listings only. So let's begin. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure loss. Click search. Refine the search by sold listings. Alrighty, so we have a myriad of Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lots that are recently sold. I really want to assess whether these deals had merit or whether they did not. Of course, we have a plethora of miniature Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures that recently sold. Let's look at the first lot. Here we have, well, actually we'll look at the second lot. Here we have 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Models. These are akin to Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figures. This is not a bad deal. Slifer sells typically for over $50 each, and then the Obulus, the Tormentor, is roughly 13 inches. He typically sells for over $30. The Winged Dragon of Ra is missing his stand. He typically sells for over $30, so this is quite a stellar deal. Of course, these figurines have scuffs or marred with minor scratches, but it's not an abysmal deal per se. This is not the best deal in the world, but it's certainly better than your average Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lot deal on eBay, or your average deal for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lot. Hopefully that sounded a bit more efficacious. So let's move on. These figurines sold for roughly $94, or if you want to be technical, $93.98, slightly over $31 per figurine. Not bad if you go through the figurines. The salient issue with this lot, of course, is that the right shoulder blade is partially damaged. It looks like it has an indentation. Of course, the Winged Dragon Ra is missing his base, so he can't be stationed in the air. It doesn't look like he's ascended. So it is a gripe of mine, but it's not enough of a deterrent to dissuade me, or to deter me, or to cause me to forgo the opportunity to purchase this lot if I lacked these figurines. So not an abysmal deal by any means, but not a stupendous deal either. So here we have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! GX figurines. This lot is a bit pricey. You have the Winged Karibo, and then you have the Flame Wingman. Apparently they may have detachable components. This deal for roughly $20 per figurine, or let's see here, roughly $35.99, so nearly $13. Is that right? $13 per figurine, or is it 16? Let me just do the math real quick. Maybe it's 18. Actually, I think it's 18. So for $18 per figurine for figures mint on card, it seems a bit pricey. I mean, who wants to pay for the cellophane and the cardboard back when you could purchase them for a significantly lower price out of their box? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense paying these enormous markups for these figurines so that you have the mint on card. But some people prefer to do that so they can mount them to their wall by utilizing pegs, but or push pins. But for me, it just doesn't seem worth it. It seems like a blatant rip-off. Here we go. For $19, we have some miniature Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines. This deal isn't really a stellar deal by any means. I'm not impressed. I do love the Rocket Warrior. I do like the mini figurines, but I prefer the 6-inch Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figures. I believe they trump the miniature figurines in every facet. Of course, you have random figurines, mostly non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines, and we have this lot for 36 Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines for the miniature figurines, sold for slightly over $50 each, roughly $50.54. 36 miniature figurines under $2 each. Not a bad deal by any means. They are missing their plastic cards. But you get the Reaper of Cards, you get Karibo, and you get 2-inch figurines that don't have 6-inch versions or 6-inch variants, so it's not a bad deal by any means. So I guess that's the one better deal that I stumbled upon thus far. Of course, we have more miniature figurines. You have a lot of over 10 figurines, $16.54. Not a bad deal by any means. Slightly over $1 per figurine, probably close to $1.50 per figurine. That's what I would estimate. You have some of them that are supposed to be metallic. You have the Time Wizard, you have Curse of Dragon, you have Slot Machine Monster, you have Baby Dragon, you have 2 Yami Yugi figurines. Not a bad deal, but not the best deal in the world. Again, I think this is one of the better deals. Over here we have figurines that sold for under $15, and of course we have more than just the 5 figurines you see before you, or the 4 Yu-Gi-Oh figurines and the 3 other figurines that you see before you. You have the Blue Eye Shining Dragon figure, and then of course you have more figurines. I believe this is the Beast of Guildford or something. I'm not even sure. Does he have his wings? He may have a wing. He may be missing a wing as well. You have not the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but the fusion of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or the what is he? The ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon figurine. I believe that's his moniker. So you do have a myriad of figurines. Not a bad deal for under $15 each. You really can't go wrong with a slot. This is just an extraordinary deal. That's the best Yu-Gi-Oh action figure deal that I've stumbled upon. And let's look at this deal real briefly. And what I wanted to notify you is these figurines are incredible. I mean, the only issue is they cannot be placed into dynamic poses, but they really have high quality shadings, high quality textures. They have excellent hues. They really emulate their appearances in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. It's unfortunate that they lack any articulation. It's unfortunate that they're roughly 1 to 2 inches tall, but you really can't go wrong with this deal. Again, for under $80 you get 36 figurines. I know it's a bit pricey, but just bear this in mind that they were over $4 each when they retailed, and when you get them today, or if you get them on eBay, you were able to obtain their plastic cards, and you were able to obtain a bunch of scarce figures. I mean, the Time Wizard is kind of scarce. Then you also have Karibo. You also have one of these pipered figurines. You have hologram of Grandpa. You have the Reaper of Cards. These figurines are not bad. You have the Toon Summon Skull. It's just not a bad deal. The seller likely procured them for under $50 each. Then you have this deal, of course. These figurines sold for almost $13 each. Not a bad deal for less than $3 per figurine. You have Yami Yugi. You have Relinquish, I think. You have Sagi the Dark Clown, or Thousand Eyes. That may be his name rather than Relinquish, or maybe Thousand Eyes Relinquish, or Thousand Eyes, who knows. And then you have the Stone Soldier of Stone, with the giant Stone Soldier of Stone missing his sheaths, missing his swords. It's not the end of the world if you're missing their accessories, if you can get them for under $3 each. We have Rocket Warrior, quite a scarce figurine. This guy got them under $20 each. Not bad. You have Go for the Lightning. You have, who is that? The Blackluster Soldier. Actually, I don't think so. I think he's another character. I think he's resistant to bugs, and Joey Wielder summons him to the battlefield. He musters him to the battlefield. I'm trying to recollect his name. What is it again? I don't think it's a Blackluster Soldier. I'm almost 100% sure it's not the Blackluster Soldier. I think this guy is like 1,600 or 1,800 attack points, and he's quite resilient. But the Rocket Warrior figurine's rare. It could enter Invincible mode. The Celtic Warrior. Is that his name? I don't think so. Maybe, though. I saw this another name. Maybe he has disparate names because he has a Japanese name and an English name. Celtic Warrior doesn't sound familiar. I'm not acclimated with that name, but this deal isn't bad by any means, because the Rocket Warrior figurine could easily sell for over $20 used via eBay. So not a bad deal, per se. Next 28 miniature Yu-Gi-Oh figurines. Are these shoddy? Let's find out. Some of them are the off-brand Yu-Gi-Oh figurines. That clown figurine maybe. The zombie clown figurine maybe. Most of these are likely not. I do love that demonic doll figurine. It's weird that there's two variants of the clown. I think one was produced by Mattel, one may be an off-brand clown. Oh wow, you have the magical hats. You also have embodiments of magic cards. You have the Judge Man. This deal is truly remarkable. 28 figurines for under $9. This is one of the better deals I've seen, even as some of these figurines are the off-brand miniature Yu-Gi-Oh figurines. You have the turtle figurine, the turtle cannon figurine. You have the bee that has a sting protruding out of him. Not bad. You have a zombie warrior over there. I love the Judge Man. You have figurines with a metallic design, at least one or two in there. You have the Pharaoh Imp. Then you have the Kraken figure. Have you seen that? So, not bad deals. If you're not a devout, avid Yu-Gi-Oh fan, these action figures may not appease you too much. If you love the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and these deals will likely appease you, especially if you want to add more Yu-Gi-Oh figures to your prodigious action figure collection. This is the last deal. I'll be scrutinizing real quick. You have 18 Yu-Gi-Oh figurines here for $43. Not a bad deal per se. If you do the math, that seems to be under $3 per figurine. Of course, some of them are miniature figurines, but you really can't go wrong with this deal because they're in decent condition. They're complete for the most part. Of course, Zombie Dragon's missing a wing, but most of these figurines have their appendages. They're missing their corresponding accessories, but the goal is to be able to procure them in near mint condition, and they are in near mint condition. You have the Pharaoh Imp, Nami Yugi, the Beast of Guildford. Of course, some of them are missing their I guess you could say some of their body parts. You have the Beast of Guildford missing his wings, which is a salient issue. You have the Zombie Dragon lacking a wing. You have the Curse of Dragon figurine that's fortunately seems to be complete. You also have I think Gazelle or Bersamech. I think that warrior is called Bersamech. I could be wrong. You could verify that for yourself, but not bad for these figurines. 6-inch figurines in great condition, and 6 1-inch figurine. So sorry, 11 6-inch figurines and 6 1-inch figurines. So not too bad per se. I mean, if you exclude the 1-inch figurines, let's pretend you didn't receive them and you just received the 6-inch figurines. If you divide 11 by 43, you get close to you get slightly under $4 per figurine if you were just to include the large figurine. So not a bad deal per se, especially when Big Show Gardner sells for at least $15, and he has spikes protruding out of his shield. It's really a nice figurine. And then you have the Shadow Stalker and Sagi the Dark Clown, so a decent deal. So as a totality, you couldn't have really gone wrong with most of these deals. I love this deal too. You have the Dark Magician. Of course, this is a bit more pricey, but you do get the duelist here. You get America Ishtar, Joey Wheeler. You get the Shadow Stalker or the Dark Magician, and 2 different variants of Yami Yugi. It's a bit pricey for under $25 or closer to $24, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, if you just do the math, do 24 divided by 6, I think you get roughly $4 each. So for under $4 per figure, if you're missing the duelist derived from the Yu-Gi-Oh series or from the Yu-Gi-Oh action figure line, if you want those characters, if you want 2 variants of Yami Yugi, and if you want his best pal Joey, and if you want his signature Dark Magician, and if you want his rival or nemesis Merrick, and if you want the poster child of Kaiba's deck, the Shadow Stalker, you really just can't go wrong. Of course, the poster child or the I guess you could say the force behind Kaiba's deck is Unbridled Might of his Blue Eyes White Dragon, or the ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon, the fusion monster. But the Shadow Stalker is one card or one monster that he wields to trounce his adversaries. But these deals are by no means extraordinary, but they are decent. They're stellar. They're not the best deals in the universe. They're not the optimal deals, but by no means could you have really gone wrong with these deals per se. I mean, this one I didn't really like. I also didn't like the deal for the figures mint on card, but that's just me. My goal is not to pay exorbitant prices for figurines relegated to cardboard boxes that may be harbor mode. I really want the figurines out of their packaging. I want them to be liberated, and I want them to not be marred with scratches or scuffs. So these figurines at their totality are amazing. Of course, the miniature figurines lack articulation, but they do have extraordinary aesthetics. They do have extraordinary shadings. Their features are extraordinary. I love their novelties. I just love their sculpts. I love their textures. They're just amazing. And of course, they have bases that they're mounted to, so they could be displayed easily. You don't have to really worry about them falling over. So just amazing, incredible figurines, decent deals overall. I recommend and advocate buying these figurines if they appeal to you, if they tickle your fancy. I'm done embellishing these figurines. I'm done glancing at these deals. I'm done assessing the merits of these deals. These figurines are meritorious. I love Mattel. I hope that they can churn out more Yu-Gi-Oh figurines, and I'm looking forward to the new Yu-Gi-Oh movie that will be released mid 2016. Maybe they'll produce more Yu-Gi-Oh action figures mid that time period. I mean, I highly doubt it, but it's a possibility. So thanks for watching. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing and enthralling. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.